Hello, welcome back for some more MTG Arena. They've just launched the Magic the Gathering Avatar, the last Airbender set that they did, and I really enjoyed the show. It has some cool moments, got some good little humor, and we are going to do a seal, but first we get to pick our factions. We've got Aang in white, Katara in blue, Zula in black, Zuko in red, and Toph in green. We are going to go with the Blind Bandit and do some earthbending. Hopefully, we'll see where our sealed pool gets us. I am new to most of these cards. Saw a handful of them already. Whenever a player taps a land for mana, that player adds 1 mana of any type that land. A player. Oh, this does both of you. And this is creatures you control have haste. Okay. Fire Nation Drill. You tap it when you do destroy target creature with power 4 or less. Okay, this is some good. Saka Bold Boomeranger, discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many cards. Gets a +1/+1 for any artifacts or lessons. Alright. Get some good rare black. Additional cost, Waterbend X. Exile X target creature cards from graveyards. For each creature card exile this way, create a token that's a copy of it. At the beginning of your next end step, sacrifice those tokens. So you want to pair that with Fervor to give him haste, because this does not give them haste. Or you want some ETB effects. When this enters or attacks, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. If a creature card is exiled this way, create a clue token. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, each opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. Okay. Earthbender Ascension. Earthbend 2, then search the library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped. And Great Divide Guide. So we might be going green-black. Each land and ally you control has add 1 mana of any color. Ooh, it might be. We could go multicolor with something like that. All right, so white looking really weak. 2/2 drops to airbend, exile it, so someone has to pay more to play it. And then, all right, black. We've got a no. We have a shrine. We have a lesson. All right, black's looking a little thin. Beetle-headed merchants. All right, so we might be blue or red. What we got? Combustion, lightning strike, porcupine. Oh, I'm hoping green's real deep because all the other colors are looking. Red has no top end whatsoever. Ooh, saber-tooth moose lion. Yes, please get. We'll take 3. The boulder. Absolutely, we're gonna do the boulder. We're looking for Earth Rumble. Sure. Earthbending lesson. Walltop sentries. Reach. Death touch. Toph the Blind Bandit. Alright. Earthbend 2. Equal number of +1/+1 counters on lands you control. Ostrich horse. Okay. Foggy Swamp Vinebender. Waterbend for 5 to get a +1/+1 counter on it. Turtle Duck. Absolutely. Bossing Say. We can Earthbend 2 every turn. That seems pretty broken. Hidden Talent. Human Peasant Ally. Alright. Origin of Metal Bending. Sure, yep. Rebellious Captives. Yeah, seems really good. Rocky Rebuke. Yeah. Green is deep. We're gonna be mono green, it looks like. Sparring dummy, huh? Allies at last. Affinity for allies up to 2 target creatures you control, and each deal damage to the power target creature and opponent controls. Yep, some good removal. Sure. Earthbender Ascension. I mean, we're in a nice 40 card deck with no. What's this? Barrels of Blasting Jelly. Guru Patik. When enters, look at the top 5 cards for your library and reveal a lesson, saga, or shrine. Put it into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. Platypus Bear. When it enters, mills 2 cards. As long as there's a lesson card in your graveyard, this creature can attack as though it didn't have Defender. We'll play Meditation Pools for the sacrifice a draw card mechanic. It enters. I don't. Yeah, same for you. They enter tapped. But +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures you control. 5-drop. We could probably run 1 less land, was 13, 14, 15, 16, because we've got 3 forest cyclers. And then we can look to splash blue or get some blue in real easy if we Hama the Bloodbender. Maybe Kyoshi Island Plaza. We could pair with Grid Party. How many lessons we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lessons, and we could run. Where is the shrine? Kyoshi Island Plaza. X basic land, where X is number of shrines you control. Those cards on the battlefield tapped and shuffle. Whenever another shrine you control enters, do the same thing. Okay, that one's only really good with other shrines. It says Reach does not have Trample. Bitter Work. When you attack player with 1 or more creatures with power 4 greater, draw a card. Unfortunately, we don't have a good way to get red for free. Platypus Bear. Kind of buys us some time. Probably better than, what's our creature count? 15? Let's see. What are we looking at? Alright, we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those are in the 2 and 3 drop category. 2 4s, a 5, and 3 7s, but those can also forest cycle. Then we have Fight, 2 punches, and another punch, and artifact or enchantment removal. So we got 4 removal spells. Let's look at blue. Alright, what do we got in blue? Octopus Form, Training Grounds. First time flyer. Can be a 2/3. Draw a card. 1 less activity for each island you control. Katara. Flexible Waterbender. This creature has power and toughness 5/2. Ooh, that could be really strong, actually. Yeah, we might. Emperor Island Production. Okay. Giant Koi. Cat Owl. Yeah, I think we're gonna mix some blue in here, just get some flyers. So we can cut one of those, get some card draw, and cut out you and run Katara and cut out maybe the ostrich horse. Yeah, we'll cut out the ostrich horse and run Katara. Then we need to fix Lesson Saga or Shrine, yeah. So there's also, we might, yeah, we'll run the giant koi and cut one, nah, we're gonna run the boulder. We'll cut one saber-tooth moose lion. So we'll run the koi for inevitability, saber-tooth moose lion, like this, and then I'm gonna go back to our lands. We have blue, black. Probably want to go down 3 to 3, like that. And we have 5 blue sources. And then we also have Great Divide Guide. Each land and ally has tap, add 1 mana of any color. I think we want to go 6 blue sources. And so we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 green and 6 blue. We can definitely go 1 more blue. Yep. Alright, this is how we're going to run it. And I like it. There's probably a better way of doing this deck-wise, but we're going to try just a mostly green, splash in some blue for just to try out some of the blue cards, give us some card draw, some inevitability with the unblockable fish. All our removal is fight, which is not great. We'll need to be having the biggest creatures on the field for those to be useful. We do have some flyers. I take that back. 2 of them are team-up fights, meaning we can have 2 of our creatures punch, so we'll need to keep 2 creatures on the battlefield in order for those to be effective. But still, pretty cool cards. So the earth bending, I didn't pause to read that, but what that does is you take a land, so like Earthbend 2, you take a land, put 2+1/+1 counters on it, and it becomes a creature. But they added in that if it dies or gets exiled while it's a creature like that, it comes back into play tapped without the counters. Well, that was silly. Match make me into a draw. Let's try that again. Try again. So because having lands become creatures can be really punishing if your opponent kills your land. And now you're all of a sudden, let's say you did that at 3 mana, and you just got put down to 2. That can really set you back, especially if you whiff on land draws after that. So having the Earthbend bring the land back after it gets killed makes it really forgiving. Alright. And with all the earthbending we're doing, we maybe should be playing more lands. But I want to play with the cards and not just earthbend. Alright. Come on, Arena. Just do a little matchmaking here. It's not that hard. Somebody else out there wants to play what's it called? After our last Airbender sealed. Again? Okay. We're gonna go, and we're gonna go back to our event and try again. Might have to restart. Oh, there we go. That seemed to have done something. Got a bloody mess, Jess. Oh, I need to update thing. Alright, 4 lands. We got a Turtle, Duck, Allies at Last, and Cycle of Renewal. Oh, this is terrible. We're gonna do it. We got half of our islands in our starting hand. We should have mulliganed this, but you know, we can sack this to draw a card if we draw more lands, and if we don't draw more lands, we are happy. Cycle of Renewal get us up to get 2 more green lands out, and then we're at like 7 lands, and should be drawing mostly spells after that, depending on our luck. Some nice Mouseketeer sleeves over here. Oh, we got Rebellious Captives. Okay, yeah, we'll start out with that. Exhaust for 6. Becomes a 4/4, and then we Earthbend 2. Which we can do on turn 4, actually. Oh no, this is Sacrifice a land. Yeah, we're going to be sacrificing an island. Alright, you're 2/3. You know, we're just going to protect our life total for now. So it holds back their 2/3. And then we can punch anything big they play. Airbend up to 1 target creature. Oh, that's annoying. Wait, or may cast it by paying 2 rather than paying its mana cost. Okay. So we can just pay 2. Yeah, just smack that in the face. Play our turtle duck. And hit them for 2. Power is equal to the number of creatures you control. Okay. Well, we're just attacking in like this and see what they block. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make it a 4 power and get Katara growing. Okay, it doesn't have vigilance, so if they do attack, they won't have any good blocks. Sokka Itsuki, what a... Alright, Menace, Prowess. Other allies you control have Menace and Prowess. Alright, yeah, we have our exhaust ability. Uh-huh. You thought... You didn't read my card, alright. Alright, except one other non-target... Waterbend 3, sacrifice the challenge, reduce grade 2. Alright, so I have a 3/5. Alright, so we're gonna put our sentries down. We're gonna go get another forest. And we're not gonna attack this turn. So this stops any attack shenanigans they have. Oh my gosh, alright. When it attacks, airbend another target. Oh, you control. When it enters or attacks, okay. Alright, that's a 4-5. Alright, we just gotta get our fish down. And then we can start smacking them in the face. Gain 1 life and scry 1. Alright, we'll do this. We will activate the ability. Yep. Attack for 5, unblockable. This is why we put it in the deck, for exactly situations like this. Go get 2 more forests. And they're digging for cards, which means they don't have an answer in hand, but they probably have some sort of bounce or exile effect for this. Then we're in a bit of trouble. One wanted flying. Oh, they don't have an answer. Okay, not bad. Fish got in there. Yeah, you gotta have something like that in your deck. Basically, win con. On that note, do we have any protection for it? Okay, we could get an octopus form. It's actually probably better than our... And it's indestructible. I think shared roots can come out for octopus form. Maybe waterbending scroll. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. And be mostly happy with it. When you cast a lesson, oh, he's pretty strong actually. We have 3 lessons now. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. We actually have 5 lessons. 2, and he gets... That's 5 for... it's a tough one, but he's 4 mana though for a 2/4. He's vigilant, yeah. Choices. He's probably a good choice. Oh, I did not see him. Longfang Grand Secretary. Secretariat. Another creature you control or land you control is put into a graveyard on the battlefield. Put a +1/+1 on target. Oh, we are 100% running him over a sparring dummy. Yeah, I didn't see he was in there. And we can run this blue over 1 island. Yeah, that gives us a additional, he could do that. Ing's Journey. Barrel Blasting Jelly. We might need this over the turtle. I don't know. It's such a hard. You know what? Taking the turtle deck out, or bringing in another saber-tooth moose lion. There we go. Just mixing the sealed deck up a bit. Excuse me. Georgia Tomo. Much better start than our last one, although it's actually a very similar start. We have Toph in here. Start with our rebellious captives. Okay. We will... go ahead and get Katara down so we can start start getting counters on her if we can start attacking with her. Alright. Let's go ahead. Earthbend this forest. No attackers. Ooh, we can waterbend Katara and start putting counters on her. We can also just stack all of the counters onto one land. I might forest cycle this moose lion. Rubberoo troop. Gross. Alright, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna activate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Kind of opens up an attack, but we're going to start making Katara bigger so that she can swing in. Hopefully he doesn't have a board wipe. Alright. X up to 1 target artifact, creature, enchantment opponent controls, mana value 3 or greater until the... gross. That's really annoying. Alright, and we'll just punch that. You have a response. Gross. Oh. I should have earthbended first. Yep. Anti-blocks. So we're coming in hot. Ooh, double blocking the land. Yep. And then we get the 5, 6, 7. We've got the Saber-Tooth Moose Lion next turn. Had to have an instant protective spell, huh? We'll take 3. You have another Yip Yip in hand. Pretty close there. But we just want a 7/7 reach to shut down all of his attacks. And then we can start getting our other stuff going. Toph needs trample. We need to give Toph trample somehow. Also, we can draw some cards. We can turn a land into a creature. We can earthbend it and then. Okay. 100% we're blocking there. We're taking 5. We got a double pump. Weren't expecting that block, were you? Wow. Okay. Definitely wasn't expecting that block, I don't think. Alright, so we start by doing this. Yep. Then we're gonna Rocky Rebuke Suki. Another yip yip. Yeah, I thought they did. You know, at least they use that defensively. They can't, like, fly over us. This is now kind of holding it back. Lot of tricks. Oh, gross. I can pump the whole team. We should have put counters on one of these so when we sacked it, we'd come back and do this. Alright. What are we gonna do? We don't have anything with reach, do we? Do they have any more flying shenanigans? The 2 yip yips. I was thinking they had one more. Yep, don't get to blow that up for free. Nope. And now you can't pump the team. Yep, draw the card. Oh, any creature gets +1/+1. Okay. So all landfalls and gains trample. Okay, so that gives whatever trample. Earthbender Ascension is what gives trample. Nice. So you can pump the whole team by 1. Alright, we're gonna Moose Lane and we're gonna turn it into an 8/8. We need our fish. Alright, so he's gotten 2 removal spells and 2 combat tricks out. Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. Alright, so we've seen 3 removal spells and 2 tricks, and we have had both of our removal spells countered by tricks, which is really annoying. We could have played around it by being a little smarter with one of them, but that's just, you know, being new to the set, not thinking how things will work. So lands give us counters. Katara being trapped is super annoying. He can exile this creature anytime for 5 mana, or you can pump everything for 5. So it would have 5 toughness, it'd be a 4/4. You hit me for 4 in the air. We only have the 2 Sabertooth Moose Lions. We put all 3 in. Real annoying. He's drawn probably all of his removal in the first top of the deck. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go there, there. You don't have any more pumping effect. Kill Toph, kill both of those. Now we have a flying blocker. They really made the reach thing like really stand out now. Too many people, I guess, throwing their creatures away on accident. Good game. Yeah, it is a good game. Unfortunately. Yeah, we get a block like this, we take 6, we're out. One too many yip yips from our opponent. And we... Yep, that's unfortunate. That one stings a little bit, because we totally could have played around the white trick. That's our bad. My bad. I say our. That's my bad. That's my brain not thinking, oh, maybe I have a... I was overpowering by 1, but not by 2. I didn't think they had a 1 mana instant. This is good. Good combo. We've got Long Fang. We have Heru into Long Fang. We actually should have probably played... No, because we want to play this after that. Yeah, we'll play our blue land out. No attacks. Let's see. Go ahead and play Katara out. Earthbend Kyoshi Village. No attacks. Another creature or landing controls been in the graveyard. We get a +1/+1 counter. So whenever creature you control attacks alone, it gets +X. Where X is the number of creatures you control. Gross. Okay. That's an instant. So we will play Rebellious Captives. I'm going to stop before combat so we can blow up the flyer. Might have watery, like the hexproof thing. Oh, that's pretty cool. This team avataring discard to make it a removal spell. If you're winning. Oh, please don't. Okay, I was gonna say, please don't have the 1 mana. Yep, that would be so annoying. Another target ally. Okay, it's indestructible until end of turn. Yeah, we don't want to take 6. Yeah, we'll attack like that. This is just going to keep growing our things too. The problem with these is they're aggressive and they don't give trample. Meaning that if you're behind like this and you need to be blocking... My gosh. Okay. Oh, he has vigilance. Okay. I'm going to discard this forest. We're going to destroy an enchantment. Another target ally. Yeah. Get some, throw some blockers. Just a 1/1 and sacrifice it, give him indestructible. It's not a bad play. Kind of gross. He's gonna hit me for 7, 8. And he's got some blockers now. Oh, we need a removal spell. Not a removal spell. Yep, just can't, don't have the removal. And so now he can just win. Really unfortunate. Flyers plus Team Avatar is really gross. And we don't have enough flyers in reach. We actually haven't drawn either of our flyers yet. Yeah, white-blue flyers gets it done. We had a reach creature, any of our removal spells. We had some outs, we just didn't draw them. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4 actually. Do we have any other blue flyers? We don't. Any other reach? Oh, we actually had 2 other reach. Yeah, we had like 6 outs out of, we had a 1 in 3 chance. something like that. Pretty good chance. 1 in 3, 1 in 4 chance of getting a removal or a reach creature or a flying creature that could have blocked their flyer, at least for a turn, and given us another chance. White blue flyers seems good. Alright, first time flyer. Captives, allies. So we get removal spell, 3 creatures, 3 lands. Pretty happy with it. We get 2, 2, and then have a removal spell, and hopefully be digging to our what's it called? Our 5th land. First time flyer, and we're at 5 lands, alright. Green, black. And a flyer, alright. I think we'll go ahead and get Toph down. Earthbend. No attacks. Just now we can punch that out of the sky for 1. He's got a removal spell of his own. So up to 1 target card from a graveyard. Draw 2 cards a turn. Alright, come on. What we don't want is something really dumb like us going to kill this and then they counter it with some removal or something. Alright. Gain a much life. Okay. Earth Kingdom General way. Kinda happy with that. It blocks. Going to blow up the flyer. Attack in like this. If he wants to trade for our land, we will. Probably has some more earthbending shenanigans of his own. What you got? We'll trade for your general over your land. You got a trick? He has a trick. What's his trick? You have a trick? You don't have a trick? Do you have a trick? So he gets -1, but +1/+1. Okay. So go like this. Go big, keep flying. We can just earthbend 2 every turn. Got some sort of removal spell. Another Zula Always Lies, something like that. He's got something. Let's see. Am I just bossing say our way to victory? Black is pretty strong because it should have some decent removal. Sold out. Yikes. Alright, no blocks. Take 3. So we're gonna punch your land and rebuke your general. Get in there. That's a lot of our removal. It's 3 of our 4 removals. Used on some little guys. We probably didn't need to kill the general. Okay. Yeah, you can't get past that. Alright. Earthbender's Ascension. Oh, yeah, actually I need 4 mana. Okay. What you got? You're gonna kill the flyer. It's just gonna beat you down. Got some earthbending to do. Badgermall's pretty good. 4 and a 2/2. Or boost your. Oh, they have an Earth Rumble. Oh, gross. Gross. You fight my flyer? Oh, you're gonna fight my flyer. And then you're gonna attack in with the swamp? Maybe? Was that? As well as last cost 2. Okay. They have a 1 mana spell in their hand. Didn't attack. Alright. We're just going to Earthbend 2. Make that a 4/4. Put Rebellious Captives in play. No attacks. Get 1 black mana. Oh, they have 2 mana. Destroy target creature with no counters on it. Flopsy. Each creature you control. Wait. Power 4 can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Oh, gross. Alright. Well, we're just dead, basically. Because they have cheap removal and they keep drawing things. Flopsy. Yeah, that's just gross. That's of uncommon. deselect everything. You there, you here, and just, I'm dead. Well, kind of an unfortunate run. We got out-carded and outdrawn. Just missed our draws on a couple of things, stumbled, and deck wasn't terrible. Our removal was pretty garbage, but overall pretty fun. We'll learn the cards and what tricks are available. Yip is pretty silly when you're facing green. It probably could have been a better way to build this. Could have gone green black. We would have only gotten some creatures. Yeah, we got Azula Always Lies as a trick, and Deadly Precision as removal. And I guess the Fire Nation Drill. Yeah, we could have gone a little bit different. Give ourselves some unconditional removal. Oh, where was this? Uh, yeah, I totally would have ran, well, at least one of those over in it. Can I just not read? Was that not showing up? Maybe it was there and I just can't read. I swear that card wasn't there whenever we were deck building. I'll have to go back and watch the VOD. Yeah, that's the kind of removal, like I would have probably ran two of those over the Earth Kingdom Soldier. Wow, alright. Well, I gotta look at my pool a little more closely and not just completely miss a card for whatever reason. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll hopefully do some more of the MTG with the Avatar in the coming weeks.